So be willing to build it and lose it. Be willing for people to say you can't and do it anyway. Be willing to trust yourself and bet on the jockey because you're the best jockey that you can bet on. Where do I spend the money to get the highest return inside my business? Like, that's what we have to look at. So when I look at this strategy and I look at, you'll see we have profitability, we have owner's draw. Like, we're planning for their money, their savings account, their retirement account. We have to plan for that now. Like, I started when I was 27, right? So that's what saved me when the market crashed. So I lost $10 million. $10 million. Right. I talk about a humbling experience, talking about being brought to your knees, talking about crying, talking about asking God why, talking about just going, I don't have 20 years to build it again. I don't. Like, I felt like the rug was pulled out from under me. I felt like everything I worked for. Like, in a moment, that's how dysfunctional business is. And the reality is, on the ground, praying, like, why? And I heard this voice. This will be your biggest lesson. This will be your biggest triumph. And I will never leave you or forsake you. So if that doesn't get you off your ass, nothing's going to get you off your ass. Yes, yes. Woo! So be willing to build it and lose it. Be willing for people to say you can't and do it anyway. Be willing to trust yourself and bet on the jockey because you're the best jockey that you can bet on. Be willing to risk it all, to lose it all, to get it all. Be willing to be odd man out and let them think you're cuckoo, you're crazy, you're not normal, go get a real job. Give them notice, don't ask for permission. If I listened to anybody in my past, my husband, I would not be here today. You got to find a tribe that believes in you, that supports you, that is willing to tell you the truth when you don't want to hear the truth, that's willing to be your ride or die on behalf of your goal and your dream. And when I was down, that woman, that crazy little black woman, Lisa Nichols, when I was down, she got on the floor with me. When I was down, she reminded me who I was. When I was down, she laughed at me and said, I'm like, I lost all my money. She goes, girl, I know you. You didn't lose all your money. You got a stash somewhere. She's right, I did. Like, that's ride or die. And we started building this company like nobody's business. In 5 years, I went from 500,000 to 5 million in 5 years. Because when you know the system of money, when you create the discipline, there's no sprinkle fairy dust. It's discipline. No sprinkle fairy dust. It's discipline. I had nothing. Well, I had 500,000, but that was nothing because I had 10 million. So I need to get my relevancy. But I knew the strategy of money, and I bet on the jockey. She couldn't pay me what I was making. They couldn't financially afford it. I said, I don't care. I know me. I know what I can make. I know if I want to make this much, I know what I need to do. And then I know what we need to do. Like, that's the kind of partnerships you need. Yes, yes? Like, that's the kind of education you need. Yes, yes? So we created Business Academy to create that foundation for you. Because I realized this isn't enough. This is awesome. But you need what Dr. Judy had. You need what Kelsey and Jeremy had. Yes, yes? Like, it's not enough just to talk about it, because that's concept again.
Hello.
Now.
Susie, can I tell them something? It's the crazy black lady. So let me.
I thought you were back there.
Let me just say, she's just about to say you needed what Dr. Judy needed, you needed what Jeremy and Chelsea needed, you needed what I needed. You need Susie. She's not going to say that. She's not going to say that. She would never say that. She would never say that. And when I was in the back looking at, our students, and what's crazy for me is that they got those results and I never touched them. Like that, right. You're going to have some wins that you don't even have to steward over, because you're going to get the right people on your team. So she has a different experience with them than me. I'm in the back going, wow. 2 wows. Wow for what they did, and wow, I never created that. I didn't touch her at all. My job was to get her on the campus. Wave and say, come on, come learn from my teacher. And so if I can, just because the best thing I can do, I got on her heels and I was like, teach me, teach me, teach me. And it took us 8 years to go, how do we do that? Because everyone comes on the campus for me. And I show them her, and then they go, yeah, but hold on, Lisa. I go, yeah, but hold on, my coach, right? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Like, are you really here to be popular, or are you here to have a sustainability? Are you really? Come on now, what you really here for? Or are you here to get the likes on Facebook? Or are you here to like your life? Right? Come on now. Come on now. Like, what is it really about? What is it really about? If I get out the equation and you get a win like that, move me out the equation. Like, hello, somebody. So I just I had an experience a moment ago with a sister over in another room about just her wins, and I've never heard them before. And today feels like it's a spiritual day beyond belief, because I'm seeing the results at such a velocity that how you used to say, you're going to have to put 10 ounces of energy in to get 1 unit of result out. And then you go long enough.
You get the momentum going. You put 1 unit of energy in.
You get 10 ounces of result out. So.
But wait, what she's really present to, like, I'm going to cry.
I know, it's crazy.
Is you built a business.
I did.
You don't own a job.
I don't.
Like, you built a business where it doesn't have to be on her back all the time.
And that's what y'all get to do. Like, to me, what God makes available to one person is available to everybody. Everybody. And when there's zero distance between you and it is meant for you. There is zero distance between us. Last night, for some of y'all, we Tootsie rolled, or we just tried to roll together. Our Tootsie didn't roll. We did that like there's zero distance. And we talked about the beauty of global leadership, but to me, the diamond, the platinum, is in Business Academy, because it's the infrastructure. It's an infrastructure. It's in solid foundation.